Hey there, it's Nicole from Tax Wars. I just wanted to go over an IRS tax topic with you today. This tax topic is tax topic number 154. The title is Form W-2 and Form 1099-R, what to do if incorrect or not received. So we have been seeing this quite a bit in the last couple of years versus previously before COVID. Definitely COVID affected a lot of businesses. Some just went out of business, so you're unable to reach people at the place where you were working before. Some maybe are just really busy and understaffed, so they're unable to get back to you if you're trying to get the information from them. But this is just what to do if you didn't receive your W-2 or 1099-R, or if you received it and it was not accurate. So for your W-2 wage and tax statement, this would be if you're an employee and you are paid a wage, then you would receive the W-2. And then your 1099-R, for the tax professionals, we know that this is for retirement. Any kind of pension that's paid out would be reported on a 1099-R. We did see a lot of these go out in the last couple of years as people began drawing from their retirement to cover bills, medical expenses, and things to that effect. They definitely should be made available to you by January 31st of the year after that they were supposed to be paid out. So if your wages were paid out in 2021, then you should have received your tax form by January 31st of 2022. Obviously, we are way past that date. So if you haven't received it by now, I'm going to assume that you probably are not going to receive it. So yeah, those should be sent out by January 21st, 2022. If your information is incorrect on these forms, or if you don't receive it, obviously the first thing would be to contact the employer or to contact the payer if it's a 1099-R. Whoever handles the retirement account and issues the money would be the one that you would want to contact. That's obviously the first place that you should go, because they're able to easily just send you another copy if they did file them, or make any necessary corrections, review your account, see what was actually paid out, and go from there. If you still haven't received them, or if they're still incorrect after you try to contact the employer or the payer, then you can just call the IRS directly, and that's what the IRS is advising. That is very difficult right now. It's a little bit hard to get through the IRS sometimes via the telephone. A lot of times you'll try to call and they'll just say that they're too busy, and you'll have to call back later. Otherwise, your hold times could be anywhere from a few minutes to a couple hours, just depending on what's going on and what time of day it is. When you do call, they advise that you have your name, your current address, phone number, your taxpayer ID number, and then your dates of employment. And then along with that, you'll want to have your employer or payer's name, including their address and their zip code, their phone number. And then if you know the employer identification number or the plan identification number, you will want to have that as well. Another good thing to have for if you're a taxpayer, you're going to be calling yourself, or if you're a tax professional calling on behalf of your client, I would want to just have a copy of their pay stub. Maybe their last couple pay stubs would be good, or if it was a retirement distribution, then maybe a couple stubs from that, or if it was just an early distribution that was made like a lump sum, then just the proof of that coming from them. They definitely should have received some sort of pay stub when they received the income. So that is what they're suggesting to do, is to call them and to let them know what's going on. The IRS will contact the employer or payer for you and request the missing or corrected form from them. So I'm not sure what this is going to look like, but the IRS is advising that they will be able to contact them on your behalf. So that's why they're requesting that you also have a phone number for the employer or for the payer when you call in. The IRS is also going to send out a Form 4852 to you, which is a substitute for Form W-2, wage and tax statement, or for Form 1099-R, distributions from pensions, annuities, retirement, or profit sharing plans. This also includes IRAs and insurance contracts. So along with this form that they will send to you, they will send a letter including instructions on what to do with the form, so that you can complete that, or if you're a tax professional, then you can go ahead and complete that on behalf of your client and then have that ready to send into the IRS. If you don't receive the missing or corrected form in sufficient time to file your tax returns, you may use that form 4852 to complete your tax return, or to complete the tax return for your taxpayer if you're a tax professional. You'll want to estimate your wages there, or the payments made to you, and any taxes withheld, and report them on that form 4852. So once again, if you are an employee, you'll want to just get your last pay stub that you received in 2021. If you worked there part of the year, then it'd be the last time that you were paid from that company, or if you worked there through 2022, then it would just be that final paycheck at the end of December that would list your total year to date. It also would list your total year to date federal income taxes that were withheld, so you could include that amount there. And like I said, you'll want to include that with the IRS just so that you can prove to the IRS that that amount is what was reported on the pay stub. So if you receive the missing or corrected W-2 or Form 1099-R after you file your return and the information differs from your estimates, then you will have to file Form 1040-X, which is an amendment for your individual tax return. So if you file, once again, if you file a tax return, you estimate your income and you are off, then you'll definitely need to file that. The computer will match up that W-2 that's received from the employer with the information that's filed on your tax return. So you definitely want to make sure that matches up. If it's a few dollars off, that might not be too big of a difference, but definitely if you're looking at hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of dollars that you're off, you will want to file that amended return to avoid any of those additional penalties associated with that. For additional information on this, as far as filing an amended return, you can contact your tax professional. They also have tax topic number 308 that gives you some more information on whether or not you should file an amended return. But in these cases, once again, if you underestimate your income or overestimate your income, and it doesn't match up with the W-2, then you should definitely consider filing the amended return. So if you have any comments, any questions on this, if you're not sure what to do or how to fill out that form, go ahead and give us a comment below, and we'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Otherwise, just like and subscribe.